So hi guys and welcome to Test Drive Thursday. Today we're looking at the Scania 143M, or the 113M that you can see what I've got now, mod. So it's edited by, I can't pronounce his name very well, it's Equalizer, but it's by him, edited by him. And yeah, I thought we'd take a look at it. We are taking a look at quite a few classic trucks recently, so I thought, why not? Let's add to it a nice, interesting truck. And plus, the mod, or the modding community has been really quiet for trucks recently, I've noticed. I mean, I haven't been on American Truck for weeks now. There's hardly been anything at all out there. So we are in Bayonne in France. Once it loads, right, there we go. South of France. You remember on the time lapse we drove down here past the Lorient, and past Bordeaux, and down to the south of France, almost into Spain. So this is Pro Mods, and soon this will be replaced with the SCS France. So excited for that. But let's get back to the truck. So start this thing up. It does come with a V8 sound pack, except this isn't the V8, this is the stock 360 brake horsepower non-intercooler version. So if we start it all up, got the displays working, you can see got the sat nav over to the left. I'll go through all the internal stuff later. You can see it's got 265,354 kilometers on the odometer. So if we get this thing started, bit weird the audio on startup, but I think you can probably agree that sounds pretty tasty. Right, let's put it into second. You can see all the displays over here. You've got a gear, and that's also displayed in small on the little print down below. The actual amount of kilometers that I've done on this truck is 7. You can see the time there and the temperature. One thing to note is that with the speedo there, if you're using miles an hour, it won't change. I'm actually in miles an hour, but it actually reads it as, okay, I don't know how to say it, but say I'm doing 30 miles an hour, it doesn't change the kilometers to miles an hour, so it reads 30 kilometers an hour, which is wrong. So just bear that in mind if you're using miles an hour. I'll explain it in a second. Right, if we have the that up a second, you can see there it's going up with the miles an hour, even though it's reading kilometers an hour, which is weird. But yeah, let's get going. I thought I'd pull over here. It's this outer map part. It looked kind of interesting. Let's pull over. So if we turn right down here, let me listen to this sound, because we'll probably be going with a larger engine when we actually drive. So I'll let you listen to this sound mod. So I'll just go down here and then I'll floor it down, get into here, and we'll go to the upgrade shop. Upgrade the truck, show you what's about it. I'll do my own spec on it, and then I'll go through the history of the truck, where it came from, built by, where is it built, etc. And I'll get into reviewing the mod, seeing what I think of it, any improvements, my favourite bits basically. So let's turn around here. Right, here we go. It's pretty quick, this 360 brake. You're already up to 50 miles an hour. I'm not sure how it's going to be with a trailer. I'm not sure how much torque it has, but it's pretty fun to drive. Really do like that audio though. It sounds really authentic. I don't know, it sounds, I don't know how to explain it. It sounds like it's got grunt, if you see what I mean. It sounds like it's got a bit of power behind it. Nice, I really do like that. Let's turn left. We're at the upgrade shop. Nice. Okay then, so here we are in the upgrade shop. We're going straight to cabins. There's 5 cabins to choose from, sorry. You start with the streamline. It's sort of trim level. It's not really changing the cabin. You can't actually change it apart from move the aero, but you can change some cosmetic features down here. Right, the difference between the streamline and the special, you may not notice something at the start, but it's actually these yellow lights. You can actually have the bumper lights down here. You can also have those in yellow. So think about which one you go for. If you're in France, you could possibly go for the special. Might look a bit more in place in France, I'm guessing. But yeah, different trim levels here. If you see the difference, you get this handle here. You get the bits in chrome door handles. If you go for the Josephine, as it's called, it's got sort of different names, which I find quite funny. And they're imprinted here in chrome. Rather nice. Not sure how realistic they are, but basically that's removed the aero piece there, and it's changing some cosmetic features like these parts here in chrome or paint. So the Josephine is sort of a more higher spec one. You'll see it's like moving the horns very slightly there, which is a bit weird, but I don't know why. So if we go for the streamline, just for showing you around, so there are quite a few chassis to choose from, and as you can see, some of them do fit with the Josephine and Maggie cabin. But for the basic 4x2, if we just remove this so you can see what's going on down here, you've got the 4x2 special, and you see that looks really authentic. I mean, if you compare it to the basic, I mean, you got the chrome bits around here. You got the painted. It looks really nice with the chrome edges. Got the painted mud flaps compared to the plastic ones here, which look a bit rubbish, to be honest. It just looks really nice. Really does look nice. Then you got the 6x6, and I believe that's a high, so it's taller if you're going for off-roading or heavy duty or quarry use. Then you would want the 6x6 like that. 4x2 custom, you got a lower end, comparing it to the 4x2. That's the same with the special as well. Lowers the front end, more of a show truck, and sort of a different style. I mean, you got the custom writing down here, got these tread plates opposed to those plastic ones. The difference here is that you get, this is pretty much removed. Parts here, that little toolbox, not sure what it is, that's removed. It's painted in different handles. This is sort of the more higher range of special. There's sort of 2 different types of specials you can go for. You can go for, bearing in mind on this special, these are plastic at the back. Here they are painted. You got these, I believe they're airbags here. I'm not too sure. It's something to do with the air pressure or something. They're now painted. Before they were just plastic. You've still got the Scania thing painted there. It's written Scania, but it looks really cool, I have to say. And it is sometimes a shame to cover it up with your side skirt. But moving on, you got the Josephine, which sort of lowers the rear end, makes it a lot more flat. I think the stance is a lot better there. I don't know why I said stance, but it looks a lot better there. It's not sort of slanting forward like that is. Now it's flat and nice. You got the Scania thing here is chrome. It's more of a chrome version here. You see it's got more paint on the custom, a lot more chrome here. You've also got the Scania badge, and then all this is chrome down here, so you can go chrome mad on this thing if you really wanted to. It goes down to the Maggie as well, where you've got a different rear end, Scania Vabis or Varbis, so you want to say it. 6x4 and then 6x4 custom. Everything pretty much that you'd want to go for on this truck is there for you. So there are a lot of engines to choose from. With the V8 sound mod that I've got installed with this truck, a link to it is in my mod spreadsheet down below. There are quite a few. You can go for the intercooler or non-intercooler on the standard, I believe this is V6, I'm not too sure. But you do get the intercooler badge, which looks pretty cool in the chrome, and I like that font. It's very 90s, isn't it? Not that I'd know, but it is a 90s truck. So yeah, so moving down, just varies up, and when you get to the 400 you get to the V8 section, and you get this V8 badge down here which looks rather awesome, and it also changes from a 113 to a 143, which is what this mod is called. Standard one here, 1480 Newton meters, pretty good to be honest, and it ranges all the way up to 2270, and you can go through ones. Got a V8 up there, so it depends where you want it. You got some Euro ones, quite funny, but yeah, if you want the V8 up there, looks pretty cool with the 500 with 2130 Newton meters, pretty nice. Transmission, so you got the Opticruise R, you got the, I believe that's a 10 speed, not sure if that's got the R retarder, not too sure, but those are the two 12 speeds, and then this is a 10 speed, and these are sort of the more modern ones. Not sure if this truck would have these Opticruises, but I'd say it would definitely have a super. Moving along to the interior, you do start off with the Shadow, which is this sort of piano black trim line, which is exactly the same as the Premium. Apart from the Premium, you obviously get the wooden trim, and then the wooden trim up here, which I do like the wooden trim. I think the mod author has done really well to sort of weave the patterns in, and it makes a really cool effect. Really do like the wooden look. Or you've got, well, this one's called wooden, but it's sort of, I'm not sure what type of wood that is, to be fair, but yeah, a lot more wood, more cream compared to this one. This one's grey, and then you get all the cream. See there the difference. It is a bit low res, I have to say, on the interior, but you don't usually look back. Very cream. Not sure how long that would say cream, but yeah. Then you got this one. I do like this one, apart from it changes the seat. The seat does look really uncomfortable there, I have to say. And I don't like all this blue here. Not a big fan of it, but from here it looks really good. I like it. Reminds me of the Kenworth W900 that I've got in America with this grey dash. I do like it. I also got it with the Vabis edition, depending on how you want to go for. So quite a few interior options. Paint, it does come with its own sort of custom paint here. You got all your usual ones. You got your custom colour, custom metallic, but you've also got this old lady one, which is metallic paint, but then it leaves this white bit here. You got the white around there, white around the sort of lights, and it looks really good. I really do like that skin. You've also got some, I believe that's sort of an A-team style. What's it say here? Equalizer Garage. So this is the guy who made the mod. Equalizer, that's what I was trying to pronounce. I'm not sure how you say it, but so yeah, a lot of cool paint jobs to choose on. Moving on to the accessories, there are quite a few accessories. Obviously you got all the wheel customization down here. I won't go into that. But one thing to note on the exhaust, you may be wondering why you can put LED lights here, and they're not actually meant to be there, but if you go down here you can actually have some smoke coming out if you wish, which looks pretty cool, but not for me really, because when you do stop it's still there, so it's a bit annoying. Obviously you change the high pipes, and then up here you can have the smoke if you want as well, which does look awesome when you're going, but yeah, as I said, not for me. Down here you got a bar that doesn't really fit, to be honest. Truck of the year 1989. Yeah, quite an old truck, almost over 20 years old now. I'm trying to think, 25, 26, no, 27 years old or so. It's a pretty old girl. But there's your side skirt options. Shame to get, sort of cover up all this work that the mod authors put in here, but it's there if you wish. Moving around to the front, this is what I was on about. If you go for the yellow lights, you can have the yellow lights around here. There's a lot of configuration. Completely chrome it out if you want to, if you're going for a show truck design. And more yellow lights down there, and those do light up. You can go for the more basic looks if you wish. But down here you can have remove that if you want to better ground clearance, but it does come with its own sort of lower grille guards with its painting options. When you got the momentum painted version, got a painted version of Samurai, which does add quite a lot to the truck. I have to say, it's a nice little trim piece down there. And then all these are painted, which do look pretty nice. And then carrying on, you've got down here, you can have more yellow lights and more lights if you want. I'm not sure if these would work on the lower the lower chassis, but yeah, if you want them, look pretty unique down there. I'm not sure what that means. Scania Biler, I don't know, no idea. Up here you've got, it's also got its own bull bars with its painted options, which I am kind of considering putting one of these on my trucks. I mean, that one doesn't look too bad, even though it does cover up some bits down here. It doesn't look too bad when it's painted. Even that one, that looks pretty cool. But there are a lot of things to think about when customizing this truck with all your bull bars and painted versions, etc. It looks really cool. You have some side blades here if you want, different colours. You got the paint, chrome, or plastic, or none at all. Up here you can customise how you want your grill. So going with the special, it's cool here. Got the plastic pieces. Moving to chrome with this painted up here. They're all called different things, as you can see. Full paint, or scroll through them so you can see. Matte black if you want it all completely covered there. Stock does look kind of cool with those lines. Let's go through them so you can see them all. And it does here, you can see, put some chrome bits around here depending on which one you go for. Should do like, obviously you can put your lights on there and bling this thing up if you want to. Yeah, mirrors. So those are the stock mirrors. They never used to have the wide angle mirrors on both sides. They weren't really needed, to be honest, so they didn't. Even though it's a bit annoying not having them symmetrical, but whatever. You can go for quite a few configurations with the air masts, the masts and the antennae. Rather nice, some of these. Even some LEDs down there which do light up. I have to say, I do like those. And then I think after that we have got these the glass pieces around the edge, if you want those. The logos on, got some logos down here, and both if you want. The visor, obviously you can't really change the visor. It's only what you can change. You can either change the paint skin, or if you want it chrome or plastic, or Holland on it, or Scotland on it. Yeah, it's up to you. I can't really see a dot to remove it, which is actually quite interesting. Usually be able to remove it. Up here you can obviously put your air horns. These come with the mod. These ones, they're called long tube, and what I really do like about them, the inside of them is paint matched to your truck. So if you go for like a red paint there, you can see it paint matching, which I do like. Obviously put a horn here. So it depends where you want to put them. Some of them do clip in, like that one. Michelin Man. Pretty sure that is clipping. It's kind of hard to see with this weird camera. But yeah, some of them do clip. Up here, these are the setups, as they're called, or the back of the cab. You can go with those up there, which I do put quite a lot of these on my trucks. These little light LEDs. I think they'll just add to it, especially with the back. I think that's really cool. You can cycle through these. That's what I had on earlier. But yeah, quite a few cool configurations there, or none at all if you don't want to go for the blinged up look. Up here, you got some banners, also with LEDs. Some stock ones. Not a big fan of that, to be honest. Interior lighting, obviously a lot to choose from, or none at all. Got this air conditioner. Trying to find the bull bar. Yeah, quite a few bits and pieces that you can add on. Michelin Men, obviously they light up. Then you've got some of the more stock that clips in, bear that in mind. More stock pieces like that, But yeah, that's the main configuration of the outside. The rest is mainly interior features. You can even change the lights up there. You can see adds them in to here, depending on what you go for. Up here you can have a clock, which is rather nice to see up. Nice little detail that. You got your plates down here, pretty standard stuff. This front mirror, I'm not sure that's realistic for this truck because that is taken from a more modern Scania, so I'm not really going to take that. You got your usual bits and pieces to stick on. Cycle through these. Pretty nice having that there. You've got a coffee machine, not sure why you'd put that there. Christmas setup. Yeah. You would have all that on there, but nice to see. And then you've got your GPS or sat nav. It's a sat nav. You got them in sat nav down there, but that is the main configuration for this truck. So now I'm going to show you a time lapse me building this truck to my spec. Okay then, so here is my customized truck. I have gone for the, I think it's the 500 V8. Yeah, you can just see behind my bull bar there, the 143M 500 V8 intercooler. So a pretty beastly engine under this thing. I've noticed with the wheels it doesn't align properly, which is a bit annoying, and it looks a bit out of place, to be honest. It's one of the things I've noticed with this mod. Even with the standard SCS wheels, they don't fully sit in right, and yeah, it's a bit off-putting, but I love the detail. If you look at the mirrors there, you got the Scania logo. If you go for the paint version, you got the little LED underneath. If we turn full lights on, oh, I've gone with the yellow lights as we're in France. The Michelin men. If we turn the roof auxiliary on there, you can see them all lighting up around the back. We've got the brake lights, indicators, reverse, all the lights around the back, on the top. I think it just looks absolutely awesome, and I think it slightly sounds a little bit different from the 360 that we had earlier. I'll just give it quick little bits of revs here. Gone for the straight pipes at the back, which do look pretty cool. On the interior, I did go for, I think it's called the wooden. It's a sort of beige and the wood, very vintage, very retro, kind of cool. If you have a look at the dash, I think I've shown you all this down here. Oil pressures, fuel range, as you can see, and then you got the neutral, etc. But yeah, it's main for there. On the main display, obviously you got the rev counter, and then you've got the speedo on the right. You can see the little E, that is the eco zone on the rev counter. The light switch does work, as you can see down there. Everything lights up in here, and it's kind of cool lighting at night. It's sort of, it doesn't look like it's from an LED. It looks like it's from a bulb, which I really do like. The backlighting on the dash, indicators, they're there like that, pretty visible. Then if you go to the stack of instruments there, we've got the fuel gauge on the left top, and then you got all pressures, and the rest of them brake pressures, etc. But obviously you can't click buttons or anything here, but it is pretty nice. You got edited or edit by equalizer, then you got the clock, and Trackir is being weird, let's recenter it. You got the clock up there, as you can see, which is working, and you've also got the temperature, which is really nice. So I have actually got a job pre-scheduled in that I want to take today. Not too long, only 170 miles, 4 hours and 27 minutes once it loads. Some contaminated material. I thought it seemed a bit interesting, and this drop-off looks a bit interesting as well. But yeah, we're up to Toulouse in Hordes, so rather nice. If only we could have the fact that having yellow lights and it showing in white is a bit, I don't know, sort of annoying. If only we could have yellow lights, that'd be awesome. Yeah, let's see what this V8 performs like. It's pretty quick, I have to say. Much quicker than the 360. But this is the top engine that you can go for, that I'm driving here. And I think there are different, well, it sounds different, the note is different, I think. But yeah, both of them are extremely nice sounding engines. Let's get on to the open road and test this in a second, test the speed. Thank you, AMG driver. Probably don't need full lights on as well. ID bus. Brakes are pretty good. Visibility. The pillars are so small. That mirror you can't see that well. You have to sort of lean over, but visibility is great in this thing. And I've just noticed I've gone the wrong way, but that was perfect. That was on purpose. I want to do a speed test down here. So if we just do a U-turn. See how this thing does. As you can see, much quicker than the 360. We're already up to 50. 55. Again, much quicker than the V6. 65 miles an hour there. Really beastly, this engine. And pretty nice. Right, just down here. Can't believe I missed my turning. Totally on purpose, obviously. Industrial zone down here in Bayonne. Repsol. There we go. Right, where's this contaminated material? Right, freight market. There we go. 2 hours left on the job, so that's fine. But now, oh, yeah, see, that does activate the breakdown there rather nicely. You get the digital light there, well, not digital, but the warning light on the dash, and you also get that moving feature, so you definitely know if your brake is on or off. Pretty nice little features. But yeah, once we've latched on, I'll talk into more the history of the truck. And I'll give a review of this mod once I've done some miles on it. As I said, I've only, what, 20 kilometers on it. So, well, that may be in miles actually. Not too sure. Let's get going. It's 500 V8. Definitely feel the weight of the 18 tons. I had to say that. But yeah, only time can tell to see if this engine can handle 18 tons. Seemed pretty good getting out of there, to be honest. But yeah, the history of this truck. So this is the Scania 3 series, and it was introduced in Italia, and built in Italia, I think, in 1987. And obviously it was its successor of the famous Scania 2 series. But yeah, it's 3 series Scania. Very vintage shirt, this thing. Very nice. Obviously they completely redid all the dash. It's very modern in sort of this era with all these displays and etc. And very you can see this style sort of following through in this area. Very boxy design, very boxy pillars, boxy windows, very boxy dash. Everything's in columns. Even if you look at the main dash there, you can see the theme continues. But yeah, very traditional style, very different to your modern Scanias at least. Struggling up this hill, you're doing 22 miles an hour in 6th gear, just about able to hold it, I think. Right, the mountains up there though. It'd be interesting to see on boot if we go on to any country lanes or mountainous roads. Give this engine a real test basically. But now let's get on to the French highway or motorway, or whatever you want to call it. A land of tolls. Obviously we're diverting this one. I'm guessing they're going to get us pretty quick. Taking our money tonight. It's pretty direct, the steering actually. It feels like it's in lean over. It feels a bit wobbly to be honest, but steering is direct. I do like it, and there is a Nissan GTO here. One's moving out the way, the mighty Scania. But yeah, it came in a range of engine sizes basically, all ranging from a 9 litre 230 brake engine all the way up to a 14 litre V8 500, which is what this is. And yeah, it's a pretty beastly engine, as I've said, for its time. Intercooler and all. Pretty noisy to be honest. Having to shout quite loud for you guys to actually hear me. And I've got my volume actually quite low, so bearing that in mind, it is quite a loud truck. Once we get into the higher gears, I'll give you more judge on that, but as we get up to speed, I can't really tell at the moment, but it does seem quite noisy. Well, even more. I mean, 1000 RPM now. So it's very, very noisy. So that's it, DAX. Don't know what that means. So yeah, this is the 10-speed box, remember guys. I was driving, at the start of the video, I was driving the 12-speed up to cruise. I'm now driving the 10-speed, so this is sort of what you're going to expect. What we're doing 55, oh, no warning. I was doing 55 miles an hour then, with 90 kph, and it was doing about 1000 RPM, just below. Embarrassing. Just below the eco zone. Oh, the cool cars are out in full swing today. Oh, I'm blocking them around the background. It's embarrassing. Ferrari F40, F430, sorry. Oh, this is gridlock. Yeah, no front mirror, so that's a bit annoying. Yeah, it does look like a pretty nice truck, to be honest. Trying to find, yeah, I think this is a Scania. The stripes and those wheels. Yeah, pretty sure. But yeah, the lights at the back, I find that such a cool addition. Well, this happened. Obviously this don't fix this. If I move here, hopefully that guy will move around. Everyone will move. I'll just cut my way in here. Right, you can't really see, I've noticed, you can't see that mirror there. When you've got, sort of, I'm referring to that mirror there. And you've got the glass sort of blinds. Right, come on, let's break in the traffic here. That's the horn. And wow. Welcome to France. Picks up speed quite well. And we're back on the road. So the 3 Series was actually stopped in production when the 4 Series was introduced in 1997. So 10 years this truck was in production. When you think about it, not too long. I mean, what, we're in 2016 now, so 10 years ago, or a decade ago, it was 2006. So if you think of it like that, it wasn't in production that long, but still, many people have thought this is the best truck of all time. For instance, the R143, which is what we're doing, is considered, many people, the best European tractor sort of unit of all time. So it was just so revolutionary. Engines were great, but yeah, absolutely awesome. And it was also won the Truck of the Year 1989, as you saw on the sort of side plates, side barriers, and the truck, and the customization. So you could have that on there and show it off if you want to. But yeah, nice little cool feature there. Turn right. See, you got the green backlighting. This dash, which I do like. Then the full beam there, pretty bright, pretty powerful. See how it does on these hills. And also the Scania 3 Series was also rated the best truck of all time, according to the British magazine Commercial Motor. And even in 2015, when this was voted for, when the magazine was written and the competition was judged, this still won the best truck of all time. So it just shows you a thing. It is loved by its fans, and I really do like it. I think it looks so cool, this thing, so retro. I mean, you can't get enough of that look. This thing looks absolutely awesome. And Toulouse this way, that's where we're going. But yeah, well, I'll list the top 10 now. So in reverse order: number 10, the ERF or ERF EC. Number 9 was the Bedford TK. Number 8 came the Merc Actros. 7, the Leyland Road Train. 6, the MAN TGA. 5, the Volvo FH. 4, the Scania 1 Series, and 3, the AEC. So in second place actually came the Volvo F88. So there are quite a few mods and ETS2 for the Volvo F88. Sounds like it's a pretty good truck, if it was second best truck of all time, to be honest. So that's one to look out for the future when it gets updated. But yeah, obviously this Scania 3 series came first. So actually during when the 3 series range was actually being produced by Scania, you may have heard of Scania Irizar. That may sound familiar, and when I say coaches, you'll go, oh yeah. So when it was being produced, Scania actually joined Irizar, the famous coach builders, and I've been on quite a few Irizar's coaches, and they're pretty nice. I went all the way to Switzerland on one. What goes on here? I'll go then. It's a pretty long drive, about 800 miles, and yeah, I really do love the Scania coaches. But yeah, it's a brief history of the truck. Now on to what I think of the mod, and if you should get it. There are quite a few Scania 3 series mods. I wouldn't say this one's the best. I've seen better ones previously, but this is what's working with our current update. And yeah, the detail is great. I mean, you've got tons of interior options to choose from, you've got tons of exterior options to choose from, which is always a bonus and a vital part of the mod, really. I say this pretty much every week. A great mod, or the customization gets good enough on the mod when you can create a truck that looks like a workhorse, but you can also create a truck that looks like the best show truck in the world. And I really do think this mod is that. I mean, this is a show truck. You can't argue with it. This does look like a show truck. And yeah, basically Equalizer, however you say your name, sorry, can't pronounce it, but yeah, he's done a great job on the customization. Some really cool little features to play with, I have to say. So very well done on that front. For how it drives, I think it drives pretty well. As I said, it seems a bit top heavy, this thing, and I'm not a big fan of the gear ratios on the 10 speed, but that's what it is. That's what it was like. Then it's realistic. But yeah, definitely not a big fan of the gear ratios on the 10 speed. They're a bit annoying. But yeah, the engine is really noisy, so if you're getting on long hauls, this is probably do your head in a little bit, but it's not a bad sounding engine, is it? To be honest, it sounds like it's got power, this thing. Texture wise, I think if you look back there, the textures are extremely low. I think the best way to describe it is it's got great detail, but I wouldn't say everywhere it's done to a low quality, but not everywhere is refined. I think this mod just needs a little bit of refining to sort of get it there and make it perfect, basically. Sort of example of this is the lights at the front. I won't do it now, but I'll do it quickly now. If you have a look, they do look a bit low res, and there's sort of just a 2D image. There's no real depth to them. That'd be nice to see. It'll add quite a lot if they do that to the front of the truck. But yeah, it's pretty much there. The front of the dash is actually pretty good with all the word texturing. It's just they need to work on the detail now to make this mod what it is. And like with the sat nav as well, it's not the best, let's say, but it's pretty much there. This thing is really good. This mod, if you want something different, a classic Scania, it's a pretty good classic Scania mod. I mean, The wheel, it's not a stupid Vabis wheel, it's a proper retro design. I love the interior, it's so classic. It's just great, this mod. I think I really do like classic trucks. It's nice to have the modern ones, but classic, pretty cool. And I think that's where it's at for truck mods recently. I've seen a lot of classic truck mods coming out. And what we're doing now, we're doing 70 miles an hour. Greatest thing. No retarder. Bear that in mind. I'm guessing you get it with the Opticruise. But got the engine brake. Looks like we can lead to Toulouse. See how we go with some town driving. Look at this, guys. New versus old. Kind of hard driving backwards, but yeah. See the difference there. Scanias came a long way. I mean, that's the 6 series there, I believe, so came a long, long way. Can't wait until the 7 series though. Imagine what that's going to be like. Let's pass this guy. I mean, everything's so analog. I mean, if you look at the fan controls there, you got the dial to control them, a massive on-off switch. It's everything so dumbed down, if you'd say it like that. It's just so cool. Interior, it's also boxy. It's just different, and I really do like it. Alright, here we go. Coming in. 70 kilometers an hour speed limit. That mirror is a bit annoying. You can't exactly see the wide angle mirror with the glass, so if I was making this again, I probably wouldn't go for the glass surround. Thank you, Mr. Coach. Right, from previous experience, I believe we need to reverse this in, so just to test how good these mirrors are. Turning circle is pretty good on this 4x2. Wheel turns so much. We have got quite a small trailer as well, so overall it is, if you have a look, it's pretty small combo this. I love the way the Michelin men glow, so nice. Listen to the low revving sound, like they're ticking over. Can't see very much out of that mirror. To be a bit more straight then, so it's a bit rubbish reversing, to be honest. Right, yeah, this is bad. Really sorry about this, guys. I'm not the best at reversing, if you've noticed. Right, let's do that again. It's about to hit the wall. Straighten this up again. I think I overcorrect. I think when reversing, you should only make minor movements. Keep them consistent. I'm not really good at that. See that little grass verge there? I don't want to hit that. Just did. How big is that grass patch? Well, it's going well. Tire marks all over the grass. Okay, I'm risking jackknifing now. With the Eurotruck mirrors, they're so low res, you can't hardly lean over anything. Apart from the Ohaha mod. Gearbox. Reverse gear is so long. Kind of annoying to reverse with, to be honest. I'm down this hill. So hard to reverse in here, so you get so much speed coming down that hill. It's so unwanted. That's why it's useful to have a retarder or something on coming down. Straighten this up a bit. Right, brake on. What do you think? No, it's a bit dodgy. Let's see how we did. See how we did. Legs down. Excellent, apparently. Bayon to Toulouse. Level 164. Professional. Right, so I definitely would recommend, if I just turn the lights on here so we can see, I definitely would recommend this mod. It's just great fun. Classic Scania, who doesn't love them? So definitely give it a go. The link to my mod spreadsheet is in the description, and you'll find it under the trucks tab, or under the Euro Truck tab, and then the trucks sort of tab on the Euro Truck tab, if you see what I mean. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, make sure you click that like, because I definitely did enjoy making it, enjoy driving it, and I'm interested to hear your guys' thoughts on the video. So if you want anything to ask me about the truck, put it down below, or if you just want a general chat, put it down below. So again, a massive thank you for watching. Please click like and why not subscribe for a lot more. And yeah, basically have a nice week, have a nice day, enjoy yourself, whatever you're doing. So massive thank you for watching, and I will see you hopefully very soon.